Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at a used hauler that is actually hitting the lot today. And it is one that has some aftermarket stuff done to it, but all the aftermarket things that were done just simply makes it more practical and functional. This is a 2015 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. This truck has just 53,000 miles. So as we start and take a look at the side view, some of the things we notice. The first is the color. This is a champagne color. The last one we had sure didn't stick around long. It seems to be a very popular color because, as you can see, it's conservative, but also very dressy and classy at the same time. So some things we notice, they went on ahead and put the not for hire stickers on, so hopefully our friends at DOT will leave us alone with that on there. Something else to notice, we see the bully dog emblem, and the guys in the trucking world kind of know what that means. They produce the best tuner on the market today. I researched them a little bit. This company's been around since 1998, providing tuners for diesel engines, really getting a strong reputation. When you read through their reviews and research that company, they're nothing but impressive. So you can rest assured that this has a high quality tuner in it. The DEF tank located right here, that holds up to 6 gallons, and you can get between 300 and 350 miles per 1 gallon of DEF. 2 fuel tanks located on each side, holding 50 gallons each. Now, as the truck's sitting in rest like it is now, that fuel is going to balance itself out. But when you go to fuel it up, you're going to want to do that independently. An add-on that was put on this truck right here, this white box. And what that does is assist the batteries in maintaining power. When we get into the cold months like we are now, that's what that is designed to do. There is a block heater located right here, and we're definitely in that time of year where we're going to use that. Now we'll walk around and take a look directly in front. Okay. Right here, the grill that allows the air access to the engine. As we come on down, we notice that the bumper is broken into 3 parts. And the reason for that, if we are in an accident, say we bang up this part right here, we can simply remove and replace that without having to involve the entire expense of doing the whole bumper. Tow hooks located here and here. Now, as we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine, offering 350 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. As you can see, things are color coordinated under here. Where we see red, that's stuff we're going to let our Freightliner dealership worry about. We're not going to tear into that. However, you see things that are yellow, such as this, that's stuff you and I can do, like check the oil and pre-trip inspections, that sort of thing. Here's where we would add the power steering fluid. Now the batteries are located underneath the back seat. If something happens and they die and we have to jump start the vehicle, we can do that right there. As we take a look at the tires, those are brand new Michelins. The gentleman actually put those on the truck before they left on their trip. So obviously these are going to last, and with the price of tires keeping on escalating, it's nice to have brand new ones on there before you ever take delivery. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, it is an air seat where you can adjust the air right here. In addition, right here is where we turn the heat on. This here, this air gauge right there, that is actually for the Hensley hitch, and we're going to go over that hitch here in a little bit, but right there is where you adjust the air in the hitch. In addition, the truck comes with a kill switch. As much electricity is going through this truck, right there is the kill switch, so you can shut that off when you're done driving for the day. As you can see, the key is located right here where you can start the truck from the ground. Now, to start your truck, turn that key about halfway, let those go all the way over and all the way back, and then fire the truck up. Just like that. This switch right here is for the lights. Now we'll take a look in the back seat. This back seat does make down into a bed. In this particular truck, the key needs to be on at least halfway in order to adjust that. But that seat comes all the way down, and simply hit the other arrow, and that brings that seat back up. So now let's focus on the bed of the truck. This is obviously a Summit hauler conversion. It has the 3 storage components. And as we look in the front one, I'll show you, there's no divider in here. So you can put a large amount of storage in the front component. It is lined from here back to protect our investment through the years. Now we'll take a look at the bed. One thing unique about Summit haulers, this is aluminum. Okay, that is not steel. So as time goes on, it's going to look very similar to what it does today. Now I'd like to focus on the hitch. That is the Hensley hitch. As you can see, it comes with airbags here and here. Now in addition to that, this is removable. So if your trailer requires a gooseneck ball, it's very simple. There's a bolt right underneath there. That is taken out, this head comes off, and you simply put the gooseneck ball head in right there and put that bolt back, and you're ready to go. So it's a very practical hitch from the standpoint it has dual usage. In addition to that, it's really going to save wear and tear, not only on your trailer, but as the truck as well. As we come on back, light bar located right here. Furthermore, an additional backup camera was installed right here. Once we get inside and take a closer look at the cab, I'll show you where that turns on. Underneath this plate is the hitch for the bumper pull. As we take a look from this side, basically identical to the other. And for a 2015, there isn't a scratch or ding anywhere on the truck. It was very well maintained by the previous owner. From here, we can get a shot of the toolbox it comes up with, made by DZ. So even more storage for a person if you need it. As we take a look at the back seat, we'll see It does come with the vents located right here to blow air into the back. In addition, charging ports located right there. And right above me is the DVD player. A look inside the passenger seat. Here's the adjustment for the air. The heat button located right here. Underneath here gives us access to the cab air filters. Plus, there's a couple of 12-volt chargers located right there. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. Okay, once we're in our driver's seat, the biggest thing we notice is the size of the windshield. There's 2,500 square inches of glass located right there. So that really increases our visibility once we're in our travels, because I can see things coming from this side as well as this side. In addition to that, in terms of visibility, the backup camera is located right here. This is the one that you use to hook up your fifth wheel or your gooseneck. A lot of my customers leave that on all the time because you can see what's coming up behind you as well. As we pan on over, CB radio located here. There was an additional microphone installed right here. As we come on down, stereo Kenwood located right here. This is for our cruise control. This raises and lowers the windows. Intermittent marker lights located right here. This is the engine brake. So when we set that to high, we'll have all 6 cylinders basically coming back at us. So that's a safety advantage to this truck. We live right next to the Rocky Mountains, so if you are pulling a trailer, we're going to want to hit that engine brake on just to help slow things down. So that makes things safer for you, your family, and the other drivers as well. As previously mentioned, it's an automatic transmission. This truck is very easy to drive. R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive, and you're on your way. As we come on over, mirror heaters located right here. This button locks the differential. This is the air dump button. An example of when you would use that. When you go to hook up your trailer, you turn that on, all the air comes out of the back of the truck. So you can back under the trailer, put the air back in, and that hooks up your trailer. Right now we are in neutral with the air brakes on. Another safety advantage to this over pickup trucks is the air brakes. So if you compare air brakes to hydraulic, okay, if we have a small leak in a hydraulic line, that's just going to continue to leak out of there until we get that replaced. Until you get that replaced. Let's compare that to an airline. If we have a small leak in that, we have an unlimited supply of air, so we can still have access to our brakes. As we come on down, the trailer brake located right here. This is the other backup camera we talked about when we were looking at the bumper hitch. And the way you turn that on is simply by turning the lights on over here. When we turn that light on, that backup camera comes on. Climate control located right here. So we take a look at the console. A couple of cup holders right here. The truck does come with the original manuals and paperwork to not only the truck, the conversion, but also to the Hensley hitch as well. This truck is stock number 5U220007. If you have any other questions about it, please feel free to give me a call. My cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.